Hello everyone, it's Tundi here from Solistic Touch, or Tundi and
Hello!
my lovely assistant from Lockdown TV, sponsored by We Are Still Staying at Home. Before I started, I washed my hands and I sanitized them as usual. Reflexology is not promising to cure anything, but it can help to rebalance the body, and that's how we are going to feel more relaxed. Today's topic is the digestive system. We need to thank today's topic my sister, who was suffering with really bad stomach pains the other day, and I asked her some questions, and from her answers I gathered that she was having a really bad indigestion. So I sent her the photo of my plastic ear, and I did show her which points to work on her own ear. And there was no surprise for me that after a few minutes after she released the gases from her stomach, she was feeling much better. So, what are the parts that make up the digestive system? The mouth, the pharynx, the esophagus, the stomach, small intestine, the large intestine, the rectum and the anus, but there are some accessory additional structures as well. The teeth, liver, gallbladder and the pancreas. So today's points I would be using on clients or on people or loved ones. As I said, my sister, I sent some pictures to her where to work on herself. I would be using on people who are suffering with indigestion, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting, etc., etc. So anything to do with our digestive tract. But today I will be concentrating on indigestion and constipation because of our lifestyle, of the situation in what we are in at the minute. We might be working at home, we might not be moving plenty, we might be working at home and not moving as much as we should, or we might be eating more, and our digestive system maybe can't cope with it. So we might be cooking more, we might be baking more, and all these things are affecting our digestive system. So all these can lead to indigestion or constipation. So now I'm going to show you the points as usual from my handmade chart. Just bear with me a minute. Right, so here are the points on my handmade chart. So there are some points what we already worked on in other cases, like the Shenman point, what is the supporting point for all of them around. Then there is point 0 there. There is another point what we use nearly in all of our charts, in all of our self-help techniques. Then there is the shall I actually start from the beginning? So there's the esophagus, the cardia point, stomach, spleen, liver, the pancreas, where is it? The abdomen, the small intestine, I'm not sure if I said the small intestine, the large intestine, the constipation point, and the rectum point. So here I would like to just emphasize that the constipation and the rectum point, we would be using it only when there is constipation. Obviously we would be using the other points as well, but obviously we wouldn't necessarily use the constipation and rectum point if we are having indigestion, or if we have constipation we might not be using specifically the esophagus or the cardia point here. Okay, so now I'm going to just demonstrate on my plastic ear, so bear with me a second please. Right, so here is my plastic ear, And here are today's points. Right, so because as I said, my sister was suffering with bad indigestion, my first instinct was to tell her to work around her stomach area. And she did say that that point was quite tender around there. Okay, so I would start from the Shenman point, what is the helper point for everything. So I would massage that point really, really well, just to prime the ear there. Okay, and then we would start at the esophagus, what is there. No, sorry. So after the Shenman point, I would go to point 0, what is there in the middle of the ear there, and massage that as well, really, really well. And then start from the esophagus there. I'm just taking the seeds off, so I need to be careful. There, really, really well. Then the cardia point. Then going to the stomach point. Then going to the small intestine. There. Large intestine in there. There. Really, really well. So the stomach, small intestine, large intestine. And then this one is the abdomen point here. Massage that as well really well. Then go down to the liver point there. Then just in there is the pancreas point. So it's just under there. I'm trying not to cover it up with my fingers, so there. And then what is here? That's the liver, and there's the spleen. And this is for the indigestion. And if the person has if somebody has constipation, then I would go to the constipation point, what is here, there, just below the Shenman point, just there, and just above the sciatic nerve point, there, and then down to the rectum, what is there. Okay, so massage these points really, really well and let me know if anything happens. Okay, so now I will bring in my lovely assistant Alan and I will try to show the points on his ear. Okay.
Hello.
Right, I'm just going to cleanse Alan's left ear here. This lockdown hair, it's really annoying. Right.
What, you or me?
Me, actually, right. I am just going to do something really, what he's not going to really like, I think. Right.
What are you going to do?
Look here what I have here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just a bit, like that, and like that. Well, I actually realized I can't do it, so I'll just leave it and I will take the hair out of the way like that, so you will be able to see his ear. You can hear his relief. He just sighed. Right, so as I said, we would start at the Shenman point, what is here. You're right, just leave like that. Right, so we would start to massage the Shenman point there. Then we would go down to point 0, what is there. Okay, and now we come down to the esophagus, what is just under point 0, the esophagus, the cardia point. And here just under there, point 0 is the stomach point. And then just above there is the liver point there. Oh, I can feel something there. Can you feel it?
I almost feel I want to burp.
Oh, it is working. It's definitely working,
yeah.
people. Okay, here we are. We just proved it that we can just really relieve that tension in our stomach. Right, and then we go to the pancreas, what is just above there. There. Then we go to the small intestine. This is why I said in one of my first videos that we need to have really short nails, because if we need to go in there and massage it in there, we can scratch, you know, whoever we are working on, or we can scratch ourselves as well. Right, and then just in there, tucked in, is the large intestine. Okay, so just down here is the abdomen. Okay, there, and I forgot down here, just there inside, is the spleen. Well, normally we have the liver on our right side, so we would be working it on the right ear, and the spleen is on the left side, so we would be working it on the left side. Okay, and then just a quick demonstration about the constipation point as well. So if the Shenman point was there, just below there, and just above the sciatic nerve point, what I showed you in my first video there, there's the constipation point, so where you would be actually massaging if you would be suffering with it. And then the rectum point, let me just try to locate, would be just around here. Okay, because that's where normally we are struggling, that's where things are sort of stuck as well. There. All right, and that's the lot. So have a go at massaging these points if you have indigestion or constipation. Right, so today's video I would like to finish off with a nice little breathing exercise. So I'm just going to demonstrate with Alan. I am just going to ask him to take a deep breath in through his nose and out through his mouth. And when, right, it's better if I'm just explaining it to you rather than them, so they can actually see how it works. So when you're actually breathing out through your mouth, I would like you to imagine that your shoulders are really going down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So with your breathing in, you're going to breathe in through your nose, but you're going to go as deep as your stomach, so you will be feeling your stomach actually extending, and then all that will come out, and then your shoulders will go down. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So just relax, close your eyes, please. Right, we will do this 3 times. Okay? Right, just take a deep breath in. And again. Thank you. Right, so it's me back again in my chair. Why I wanted to show you this breathing technique is that I found myself quite often hunched up with my shoulders like that. And when I start to concentrate on my breathing, I notice that my shoulders automatically just come down, and with the breathing I just slow my, sort of my being down. And I think nowadays it's very important, when we are so all hyped up about what is going outside, what is going in the outside world, just to concentrate on how we are breathing. I noticed in myself in several occasions that I'm breathing in sort of halfway through and then releasing it. So my body doesn't have enough time to just calm down. Right, so this was today's video. Have a go on yourself, on your loved ones, and just let me know how this little technique helped you, if it helped you in any way. See you next week. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy the sunny weather if you can go out on a balcony, or if you have your own garden, or just enjoy sunshine. Okay, see you then. Bye bye.